The crystalline communication array hummed with urgency as Ambassador Jessica Martinez received the transmission that would change the course of galactic history. Her fingers danced across the holographic interface, decoding the desperate plea that had traveled across 17 star systems to reach Earth's diplomatic station. "Commander Roberts, you need to see this," Jessica called to the military liaison stationed nearby. The message displayed before them painted a grim picture of the Elven Confederation of Silvera Prime under siege by an aggressive species known as the Void Hunters. Commander Lisa Roberts examined the tactical data with practiced eyes. The Elven worlds had maintained strict neutrality for over 3 centuries, refusing all military alliances and technological exchanges. Their sudden request for assistance spoke volumes about the severity of their situation. "Their defensive capabilities are impressive but outdated," Lisa observed, highlighting sections of the transmission. "Traditional energy shields and plasma weaponry, but nothing that can counter the Hunters' quantum disruption technology." The Elven representative's image flickered to life in the center of the room. Ambassador Lyralai stood tall despite the exhaustion evident in her emerald eyes. Her pointed ears twitched slightly as she began her formal plea. "Honored beings of Earth, we come before you not as the proud isolationists we once were, but as a people facing extinction. The Void Hunters have consumed 7 of our outer colonies, and their fleet approaches our homeworld. We offer our most sacred archives and technological secrets in exchange for your military intervention." Jessica leaned forward, her diplomatic training taking over. "Ambassador Lyralai, Earth's unified forces stand ready to assist, but we need complete tactical information. What specific capabilities do these hunters possess that your defenses cannot counter?" The Elven woman's expression darkened. "They wield technology that phases matter out of our dimensional space. Our shields become useless, our weapons pass through their hulls harmlessly. We have observed their tactics for months, and conventional warfare appears futile against them." Captain Monica Thompson of the UEF Prometheus received her orders within the hour. Her ship, equipped with humanity's latest adaptive technology, led a small but formidable fleet toward the Silvera system. The human vessels moved with purpose, through hyperspace, their crews preparing for an enemy unlike any they had previously encountered. "Engineering, status on the dimensional anchor systems," Monica commanded from her bridge, watching the star charts update their position. Chief Engineer Amanda Foster responded promptly from the lower decks. "All systems operational, Captain. If these hunters rely on dimensional phasing, our anchors should lock them into normal space long enough for our weapons to be effective." The fleet dropped out of hyperspace at the edge of the Silvera system to find a battle already in progress. Elven cruisers danced desperately around massive dark ships that seemed to shimmer in and out of existence. The Void Hunter vessels appeared to be made of living shadow, their forms constantly shifting as they phased between dimensions. "All ships, deploy dimensional anchors on my mark," Monica ordered. "Target the largest enemy vessel and prepare kinetic bombardment." The human technology activated with a low harmonic resonance that seemed to stabilize local space-time. Suddenly, the Hunter ships solidified, their phase-shifting abilities neutralized within the anchor field's influence. "Direct hit," called Weapons Officer Rachel Kim as humanity's railguns found their mark. The alien vessel shuddered under the impact of solid projectiles moving at relativistic speeds. On the surface of Silvera Prime, Elder Eliana watched the battle through her observatory's advanced sensors. The human ships moved with a coordination that impressed even her ancient military mind. Their tactics were brutal but effective, focusing on technological superiority rather than magical enhancement. "They fight without enhancement crystals or harmonic amplifiers," she murmured to her aide. "Pure mechanical precision and technological innovation." The tide of battle shifted as more human vessels arrived through dimensional gates, each one equipped with different countermeasures. Admiral Patricia Hayes coordinated the fleet from her flagship, adapting human strategy in real time as the hunters revealed new capabilities. "They're attempting to corrupt our computer systems," reported Communications Officer Jennifer Walsh. "Some kind of quantum virus that rewrites code at the fundamental level." "Switch to isolated mechanical systems," Patricia ordered without hesitation. "Analog controls and hardwired connections only. They can't hack what isn't connected to a network." The human adaptation impressed the Elven observers. Where other species might have been crippled by such an attack, Earth's forces simply reverted to backup systems that predated digital warfare entirely. Dr. Helen Carter, the fleet's xenobiologist, studied sensor readings of the Void Hunters from her research vessel. "They're not entirely organic," she reported to the command staff. "Appears to be a hybrid of biological entities and quantum mechanical constructs. That explains their dimensional abilities." "Can we disrupt the connection between the organic and mechanical components?" Admiral Hayes inquired. "Theoretically, yes. A broad-spectrum electromagnetic pulse should interfere with their quantum coherence, but it would need to be incredibly powerful." The human fleet began coordinating for a massive synchronized EMP burst. Every ship contributed power to generate a field strong enough to encompass the entire Hunter formation. Elder Eliana received a direct communication from Admiral Hayes during the charging sequence. "Elder, we recommend your ships withdraw to minimum safe distance. This technique is untested against quantum biological hybrids." "Admiral Hayes, your species continues to surprise us. We shall comply, but know that regardless of the outcome, the Confederation owes Earth a debt that spans generations." The EMP pulse erupted across the battlefield like a visible wave of energy. The Void Hunter ships convulsed as their quantum mechanical components failed catastrophically. Without their dimensional phasing abilities, they became vulnerable to conventional weapons from both human and elven forces. Commander Roberts watched from the diplomatic station as the last Hunter vessel exploded in brilliant cascades of disrupted quantum energy. The threat to Silvara Prime had been eliminated, but the implications for galactic politics were only beginning to unfold. "The Elven Confederation has formally requested to join Earth's defensive alliance," Jessica reported to the Unified Council hours later. "They're offering full access to their biotechnology and energy manipulation techniques in exchange for continued military cooperation." General Patricia Coleman, head of the UEF Strategic Command, reviewed the proposed treaty. "Their organic technology could revolutionize our medical and agricultural systems. Combined with our mechanical precision, we could create defensive capabilities that surpass anything currently known in this galaxy." The integration process began immediately. Human engineers worked alongside elven biotechnicians, creating hybrid technologies that neither species could have developed alone. The Void Hunter threat had inadvertently created the most powerful alliance the galaxy had ever seen. Ambassador Lyreley stood in the gardens of New Geneva, watching human and elven children play together around fountains that combined crystalline beauty with mechanical precision. The universe had become a safer place, and both species had gained something invaluable in the process. "Earth's response to our request exceeded every expectation," she remarked to Jessica as they observed the cultural exchange programs taking shape around them. Jessica smiled, understanding that humanity's greatest strength had always been adaptation and cooperation. "Sometimes the best solutions come from the most unexpected partnerships."